Immediately after listing settings, professional, gold, and platinum subscribers will be introduced to the text areas. Text areas are a little daunting when you first see them. We do have tutorials, this one as an example, available by clicking on the post. The text box itself looks very similar to most word processors, and to move text and add text, it's simply like any other. Highlight it, delete it, Control Z undoes your last keystroke. You can Control C to copy something, to move it, Control V to paste it, to highlight it, and cut it so it can be pasted again, Control X, and then Control V as in Victor to paste it. We don't recommend that you move fonts or we change fonts too much. Stick with the standard font that you're given. You'll find different templates will change the color, the look, the font type, and the font size automatically. So we do recommend you stay with what's called paragraph text for the most part. If you do have a layout, if you find a template you really like and you think you're going to stick with it a while and you don't mind coming back and editing it, you can use the hard and fast color changes or font changes here. But again, we don't recommend it just for flexibility's sake and to make your website look its best, in many settings. The different headings that we do find very useful are the heading settings. Heading 3, for example, in some of the newer templates will insert a nice graphic in front of the text, which dresses up your website very nicely. But heading 2 and heading 1 will change the size of your headings, just as quickly as this, as well as to change the text, the font. The inserting of graphic images is straightforward. Click on, let's just start from scratch. I'll insert a new graphic. Leave the existing one alone. Click on this little tree. And please note, we're not going to go through all of the options that are available on the website. Just get you through my info here. Insert a piece of, I'm going to insert a graphic now. Go ahead and click on the little graphic that's up on the upper right hand part of this Edit Insert mini screen that pops up. And if you have your pop-up browser turned off, you'll definitely want to turn it on for this. You will see the editor pop up. Now I'm using Heather Tilley's website, so she's got plenty of personal graphics to rely on. But if you look off to the left-hand side of your screen, you'll notice that even if you are brand new to the site and haven't uploaded your own graphics yet, there is a host of Realty Art photographs available. Not one page, but 2 pages and 3 pages. So by all means, look for you can go ahead and select a piece of art that you might see here. By clicking on it, you'll pull it into the site. Or if you decide that that's not the right one for you, click your image again. You'll also see that your broker gallery contains some graphics and some artwork that's appropriate or specific to your brokerage house. Not one page, sometimes 2 pages, depending on the sometimes 2 and 4 pieces of graphic versus 20, sometimes depending on exactly how mature or how often people have contributed different graphics from that particular realtor broker. The realtor photos are your own area to upload as you like. To upload a photograph, click Upload. Browse it on your local drive. Select the graphic, and I don't know if I've got one off the top of my head here, so I'm just going to quickly grab one out of my pictures. And there is a picture of a car magazine and Brad Pitt for whatever reason. Let's go ahead and grab Brad Pitt, upload Brad. Once the photo is uploaded, You can close this. Selecting that link now is able to, now you're able to insert it. It's asking me if I'm sure that I want to continue without inserting an image description, and I think that that's fine for our purposes here. And essentially, once you've got an image that's selected, you've got plenty of formatting options to consider. In this default case, the appearance is aligned center. If I align it right, it pops off to the right side of the screen, and I can write. I can continue on writing text to the other side. This text stays on the right, on the left. Sorry, or per the formatting that I've already set up on the on my website. And that's really it. Adding text or adding graphics can be highlighted and then deleted, returning it to your site. And although there are many other options here that I'll cover in other tutorials to get you through my info, I think that's probably sufficient. So when you're done your updates and edits, hit the save button. But one thing I will say is that this is a website, so it does time out after about 10 or 15 minutes of non-use. So if you're interrupted with a phone call or whatever else takes you away from the computer, there's a chance that you will lose the savings and the settings that you have set up. So make sure that you, if you're going to spend a bit of time on to compose a screen that you want to look just right, do the work on an external word processor, MS Word, WordPerfect, Notepad, whatever you have in your computer to use. If you're using Apple, use the appropriate Notepad for Apple, whatever it is. Anything that will not time out, and then when you've composed your screen as you would like it to look, simply copy it and paste it into this text area. And that's this tutorial.